Hi, this is David McCann for WebTNG. In this video, I'm looking at a new free image optimizer plugin called Cimo. Over the years, I've used a number of plugins to optimize images like Short Pixel or eWWW or WP Compress. There are a large number of them available. All of them have different sets of features. But I've run into some problems. Occasionally they stopped working, or I've had cases where images were optimized twice. In other words, the images were optimized when they were first added to the media library, and then maybe 6 months later they were optimized again. And I've had situations where I ran low on disk space because behind the scenes the plugin was keeping a library of original images. Sometimes you need that, many times you don't. So this plugin caught my attention because it's focused on ease of use and just working. So it might be something that we would use for our development websites, but it also might be a plugin that you would install for clients who are notorious for forgetting to optimize their images. This video is brought to you by WP Codebox, the smarter way to create and manage code snippets in WordPress. With WP Codebox, you can write PHP, JS, CSS, and more, save it to your cloud, and reuse it on every site without extra plugins. It's got cloud storage, WordPress autocomplete, a condition builder, and even lets you package snippets into standalone plugins. Whether you build one site or 100, WP Codebox keeps your workflow clean and your site secure. Try WP Codebox today and code smarter in WordPress. Here I am on the page in the WordPress plugin directory for Cimo. The plugin is created by Benjamin Intal. He's a creator of stackable blocks, and this is a brand new plugin. Now, one of the things that is different about this plugin is that it doesn't use your web server, and it doesn't ship the image off over a CDN to some other server. Instead, lo and behold, most modern web browsers today have the ability to convert images to WebP format, other than Safari, which hasn't added that feature yet. So the unoptimized image never actually makes it into the media library. You're just getting WebP images uploaded. So you don't have that problem of a hidden library of large files. Let's take a look at a test site I have here. I'll go to the plugins directory and let's add the plugin. I'll install it and activate it. Okay, and here it says that it's activated. There are no settings for the plugin. Okay, so it's just install and use. Let's add a page. I'll add an image block. Okay, so I'm going to click on upload, and to prepare for the video, I made some images here. There's winter trees JPEG, which is 1.1 megabytes. There's tulips JPEG, which is 1 megabyte. And then I've got a picture of a dog in a sweater, which is 839 kilobytes. This one is a PNG file. So let's start out with this big file, this big JPEG. It's uploaded just like normal. Let's save, and let's go and look in the media library. Okay, it went from 1.1 megabytes to 224 kilobytes, and it's a WebP image, so that happened automatically. There's that one. Let's go back to our page. Let's add the PNG file just to try another image format. Okay. Again, quick, just like you would normally expect. And let's go to the media library again. And let's look at this one. Okay, so that one was originally 839 kilobytes down to 42 kilobytes. And it is also a WebP. So you see, this is just a simple, straightforward plugin, does one thing, does it really nicely. Now, one thing I did notice with the plugin is that it adds a prefix, kind of a random prefix to the file names. So I asked the developer about that to see if it was necessary, if maybe they could remove it. I do have an SEO plugin I use sometimes that uses the file name for the alt text and the title of the images. I wouldn't want that random text there for those cases. Okay, so this is the Cimo plugin. We went to 140 kilobytes from 1 megabyte, and again, automatically converted to WebP. So I think this is a nice plugin. Hope you found it interesting and maybe it will be useful for you. Hope you like the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.